Hello everyone and welcome back to another Fernbus simulator video on the console edition of the game, specifically on the PlayStation 5. We're in the Netherlands, hey, and we're actually in Amsterdam at the moment. So for today's journey we're going to be going from Amsterdam and we're going to sort of be following the northern coastline across the, I can't remember what this is called here, but one of the flood defence things in the Netherlands. It's like a massive man-made embankment pretty much across across there. We'll see it once we get there. Up to Groningen and then to Wilhelmshaven. I know I pronounced that completely wrong, so I apologise. And we're going to be on a route I made, and that is route 173. I sort of thought we'll give it sort of an irrelevant number. Sorry if your house number's 173, but an irrelevant sort of bus route number. You know, the bus routes which aren't really as important, they sort of have a really high number, which doesn't really make much sense. Yeah, there's like a one near here called like the 900. It's like just a pointless little 2-minute route. Well, not completely pointless, but still a little. Let's get him. We're in the MAN Lions coach, 2nd gen, the sort of smaller wheel version, so only the sort of 4 one. Let's get in. We're starting from the depot. Never actually started from the depot here at Amsterdam. It's quite nice. Let's get the doors shut. We'll get the engine on, nice and easy. Hopefully you can hear me alright as well, as I know it can be quite noisy. Get the headlight. We'll get the AC on, get it warmed up in here for the passengers on this crisp March morning. We'll do that to that, and let's get going. And I think there's a bug at the moment because the destination board's already set up, even though it says to turn it on. So I think that may be a bug at the moment to do with that. Right, we're going right out of here. There we go. Cool. That sun is beautiful though. That's saying this is Unreal Engines. I mean, just look at that. I mean, it is quite bright, so apologies. We will be going the other way soon. But it looks stunning. I mean, look at the light sort of coming through, and the, you know, gazing on the trees, and very nice. Let's go into there. I'm going to move the mic over to this side. There you go. Hopefully you can still hear me all right. As we head toward, I want to get through that. I want to get through that. Don't go red. Don't go red. Don't go red. Don't go red. Good. I'll probably miss this one though. Actually, maybe not. Oh wow, these are actually going for quite a while. Don't mind if I do. It was yellow. It was yellow. All right. It was yellow. No one saw. And here we are at Amsterdam train station. I suppose train/bus station. Seems like quite a lot of the, I know Rotterdam, what was the other one we went to? Antwerp, I think it was, and this one, they're all like train station stops. So we did a Paris to Amsterdam run. So I'm trying to link one massive journey. So when you're watching it, sort of like, you know, on the first look we started in Koblenz, went down to Frankfurt to, was it Zurich? Zurich to Geneva. Well, actually you didn't see that bit because the video didn't. It Streamlabs crashed, but it's, yeah. Then we did Geneva to Paris, and then Paris up to Amsterdam. Oh hello, it's right there. Okay, let's pop that in. That's a different one to what I had before, I think. Right, here we are. I don't know if anyone's actually getting on. I can't see anyone here. Is anyone actually here? Oh, they're all behind. They're all getting a nice look at the waterfront there. Let's get the engine off, just because then you can hear me on the outside. Actually, hold on. I'm going to do that first. Slightly muffled audio there. Let's quickly do that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get that on. Get that on. And get that on. And we'll get the doors open. Cool. Slightly drunk parking. I didn't think it was so close round the corner there. Right. Let's see. Who we got? Let's log in. So we got 6 people getting on. That is Talia, which we can just do an express check-in. I think once you're level 2, you unlock express check-in, but you can still, yeah, it's still good to check. Yeah, line 173, that's us. Just get everyone on first. Yeah, you're not getting on, mate. So if I do an express check-in, it won't let him on. See, it's got the little like X or little like no. You should be getting on. Hello, express check-in. Well, sometimes it's easy just to look. Yeah, you'll be getting on, I think. You'll be getting on our bus. You will not be getting on our bus, so no. Can I get you? Lynn's, you're not getting on our bus. Or actually, hang on. No, you're not. And someone wants to buy a ticket. That's what sort of the little ticket above their head indicates. So you're going to Groningen. And sometimes they will say they want to go somewhere you're not going. So do sort of remember your stops. So we've got to find Groningen. That's probably not how you say it. Oh, my controller's on the way out. Hang on. There. I think that's our first stop. There you go. On the 173. There you go. Right, I think that is everybody. Oh, of course the controller's ran out. Of course it has. It always runs out, doesn't it? When we start going live or start recording, it runs out. Let me quickly do that for a second. Hold on a sec, everyone. Right, everyone's on. Let's get back onto the bus. Let's get the doors shut. We'll get the announcement playing, although we'll leave straight away because, well, we're recording. We don't want to wait around. Let's get that on. Set that to drive. That goes off. And I think then all good to go. So yeah, we're heading up to Wilhelmshaven. Which is, oh, what we need to, oh, yeah, we didn't do that. We need to click, oh, I can't now, we've missed it. But you need to click start ride before you leave the stop. But I always forget it. It wants us to do the headlights again. There you go. Right, and we're off. 220 kilometres to Groningen. Groningen? I think it's Groningen. So let's come out of here. There we go. So one of the more, I suppose, well, this one actually has a proper, you know, bus station to it. I suppose this would be how it does look like in real life, which is cool. Just got to be careful coming around that corner. There we go. And we're off. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, Rotterdam, Amsterdam, and I think it's Antwerp. They all have sort of train stations as the main stop. Oh, really? Just gone red. Just gone red. Thank you. Well, we wait. Come on. As we wait. I should say big thanks to AEROSOFT for giving us a key to show off the game. But it doesn't mean, and you're probably like, oh, he's going to say really good things about it. No, there are issues. There is quite a few issues with it. But I'm recording this on day 2, so I'm sure they will be sorted in good time. I just hope it doesn't become like tourist bus, where these fixes just took forever to come, and still some of them haven't come to this day. So there are issues with it. Not, you know, any sort of ones where the game will crash and, you know, it's all back to the main screen, but just annoying little bugs. Like, you know, Disco Streets. Will support is in, just all being a bit basic. So yeah, there are issues. But that's that out of the way. As we make our way through the suburbs of Amsterdam. This is actually my second take of this because for some reason, again, my Streamlabs, I don't know if anyone else records on Streamlabs, it decided to freeze my recording, and then it went. So, luckily I was only about 5 minutes up the road, not 58 minutes, like that run we did before, well, I did before. Why is there a truck in the middle of the road there? Is that supposed to be there? Probably not. Well, hopefully everything else moves. See that blue one just at the front? Okay, now it's off. Okay, good. Had me worried for a second there. As we wait, come on, let's get going. We want to get back onto the motorway. That's where we want to be. Not here stuck in traffic. It takes the longest getting through cities on here, which I suppose is fairly realistic. You would sort of be stuck in traffic. No, go, and that's red. You've got to be joking. Oh, and you just go through a red light. Why not? Well, we're here again. We're waiting. At least I can't see any slidey up and down signs here. We had, if you watched our last stream on it, or at least the one on the 1st of March, you had the give way sign sliding up and down the lamppost, which was quite a funny issue. But yeah, I'm sure that'll be sorted. Come on, let's get going. Are we gonna go? Come on, go green. You know you want to go green. You just don't know it yet. Go green. No. See, they get like the green light forever, and then our one takes, well, 2 seconds to change. Right, round we go. Let's get out of here. Over one of the sort of famous Amsterdam canals. Lovely. As we make our way along. Let's get out of here. Let's get onto the motorway, so we can be nice and quick. And we go back past the bus garage. As you can see, coming up here on the left-hand side. There it is. So back here again. Let's quickly pop that speed down. Don't want to end up speeding. Now I've got a habit of putting both of my feet on, one on the brake pedal, one on the accelerator. But I need to stop doing that, because I've been doing lessons recently for car driving, which is going well so far. But I need to stop bloody on games doing the same thing. Put my well, not the same thing, but doing my feet on both pedals. That's not how it is in real life. There we go. Right, and on to, you're gonna just slight blip here. There it goes. For as we're on the motorway, I'm just gonna restart the recording so it doesn't crash again. Really weird. It was fine a couple of days ago. I don't know. Might be an issue Streamlabs is having at the moment. Yeah, onto the motorway for a bit. You do get some silly AI sort of brake checking you on the motorway. Like here, that's going really slow, and actually I suppose it is 100, so I'll let them off the hook. But it's great to finally have quite a sort of diverse, landscape in a driving sim on console. Because I suppose the only comparison which we can sort of make to this game is something I'm gonna, we always have to shovel it up on the road. Now on the road, everything just looks the same. Well, actually, I should really go back to. Let me try and reword that. Yes, it's nice to have regional differences in the game. So from number plates, buildings, the way they look, the police cars, they'll all be different in each country. So Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, France, they're all, all be little differences and different, road signs, road layouts, just the way roads are built are different sort of from each region, which I really like, because it means it's more, you see more, it's different, it's fun every time. Whereas on something like On the Road, which is only in Germany, it just all looks the same. It all looks the same. It gets quite boring quite quickly. Even the scenery itself, which on this game is way better. Even the scenery on the side, like here, you've got some sort of sunflower field over there, wind turbines up there, some sort of farm. You won't really see the same scenery. Well, you don't really on this game. You got radio mast over there as well. Yeah, most of the scenery alongside the motorways is different everywhere. I mean, in some places it might look a little bit samey, but then it's a motorway, so in some places it will look similar. But you know, something like on the road, there's not really any variation. I think the only difference is the tree type. You know, in the north of Germany, it's sort of darker spruce or something like that, and down south it's like, well, little birch trees and stuff. Whereas on here, it's, yeah, you'll just see there's way more sort of, oh my god, I don't like this through here. Oh god, we're gonna have a crash. Being careful, being careful, being careful, being very careful. Yeah, you just see way more variety in the scenery. This is the roadworks. These seem to mostly be on the base map. Well, I know the Netherlands isn't part of the base map, but old base map, the PC base map. Through we go, sort of just randomly there. So you sort of got to take that into account when you're doing your routes, about roadworks and stuff. 154 kilometres to Groningen. Groningen, I don't know how you say it. I know there'll be Dutch speakers in the chat probably raging on my pronunciations. I apologise. Now is this the... oh, what's going on here? This might be the cool thing here. What's going on here? Oh, the road's the road's swung in. Look at that. You know, things like that are just awesome. Even though it makes you late, you have to come to a stop. It's realistic. It's cool. You can see the sort of the islands in the distance there as well. So we should, I think, soon be coming onto sort of the flood defence walls, which the Netherlands has. Or the Netherlands has, not the Netherlands. Is that going to swing back? Takes a little while. We had this coming into Amsterdam the other day. Hang on. I was going to say that flag's wrong though. The flag's the wrong way round. That's the right way round there. Why is that one the wrong way round over there? The blue stripe on top. I don't know. Anyway, that's swinging back. I mean, look at that. Almost as cool as the Oldenburg lift bridge on TSW. I mean, that's railway tracks going. It's cool. And the barriers will go up. And off we go. Hopefully. They're stuck down, they don't go up. There we go, that's good. It's cool, see? Things like that. Just make it that all bit there. Right, across the bridge we go. And yeah, I think they're now going on to... yeah, we are. Well, I don't know why there's so many of us there. We're going on to sort of one of the main flood defences of the Netherlands. I suppose one big seawall. I can't remember the exact name of them. But I know there's tons of videos online. Yeah, Tim the Traveller, Tom Scott, they've all done videos from here. There's like an island halfway in the middle as well. That's probably where that parking spot is. But across we go there. So this goes on for quite a while, just like this. As we make our way across. Cool. So you may notice a few blips as we go. I just don't want the recording to screw up again. So on one of the I suppose man-made sea wall embankment things. Got another sort of parking zone here, I suppose, if you want a slightly better view. And obviously you can get out and walk about, you can explore all of this. We're not scheduled to park in stops, so we'll go straight through. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Unreal Engine. I mean, yeah, you can see the grass there on the side. You can sort of see it loading in. I don't like that. I hope that can... I mean, it's only one of the... I mean, I suppose it's quite a main thing. Hopefully we can see that maybe improved a little bit. Even if they have to turn down sort of the quality of the grass, maybe. Just so you don't see it loading in on the side like that. That would be lovely. Making our way along. $126 kilometres. I suppose we'll probably be going to have one of those bridges again where it sort of swings at the other end. This could actually be coming up now, maybe. Actually, I think it might be. Is this one of those places? Looks similar. Could be. Oh, across we go. Got a 70 again. There we go, across we go. And then is there another one of those swing bridges or not? Maybe not. But yeah, as I was saying, just the sort of diverse array of landscape scenery you can see on here is miles ahead of, I don't want to have to say it all the time, but on the road. Across we go. Got 113 kilometres to Groningen. So I'm just stay in this lane for now. Although I can't. Where are the lane markings? Oh, just about see them. Oh, that was close. Some sort of old derelict bridge there or something. Why are we slowing up? So you do get this where sort of the NPCs or AI try and brake check you. I don't know what they're doing, but it almost seems like they're trying to brake check you. So you've got to be careful. Don't want that happening. $105 kilometres. So I did say it was going to be half an hour, but I think it's been a bit longer than that. Oh, that's what we're down. Got another stopping area. Hey, that coach has got the Netherlands livery up there, or Netherlands wrap on it as well, which we have gone in. Got a very ideal Netherlands or Dutch wrap to the coach. Joining us for the run. I might actually undertake it, even though you're not really supposed to undertake. I don't know why they're going so slow. Because I mean the speed limit's 100 kilometers an hour and we're going 64. It isn't. I mean we're in the fast lane as well. I know you speed up. So slightly slow for not really any particular reason. $91 kilometers. How far is it from Groningen to oh, okay, they're actually probably a bit closer together. Probably. Up to Wilhelmshaven. On our Route 173, sort of a relevant number. Apologies if it is your house number. But they're bus routes. In bus route hands. I really want to get into that slow lane because just get past these lot. For some reason they're going really slow. Even though the speed limit's 100 here, they're going 70. I'm doing it, I'm coming in there. No, it's just a whole like van, a convoy of vans just going really slow. Maybe they're doing it on purpose. It's like one of those fuel things where they just go slow along the motorway. Oh, past them. Why are they brake checking me? I don't get why they do that, the AI. They love brake checking you. Which is quite annoying because it just slows everything right down. But I suppose in a way it's sort of realistic. These things do happen in real life. Obviously, I suppose not as bad as that, but you know, people do slow down for no reason to sort of gaze. There we go, picking the speed up a little bit more now. This is better. This is certainly better. But yeah, the scenery looks different pretty much the whole way along. So there's always something new to look at instead of just the same sort of almost copy and pasted scenery. As we get there, shouldn't be too long. We'll be turning off. So once you get to about 30 kilometres, that's actually usually where you start to turn off. Because from there, it's well, not long at all. That's coming down nicely. We're still going a fairly nice speed. I wouldn't say it's a slow speed. Well, it would be nice to go a little bit quicker, as the speed is 100 and we're going 76. And obviously the AI on tram lines as well, so they can overtake and go round, which is very good. Now you can see something coming up on the left there, some sort of town emerging. I'm going to get into that lane. I think we've got a whole bunch of slow people. Oh my god, what are you doing? So they don't check the mirrors. So yeah, it is a free-for-all on the Fernbus motorways. So you've just got to be careful and hope for the best. Now we're actually doing the speed limit. No, it's pulled back out again now. That sees me coming, and I was like, oh, I'll cut in front of him. Be a good laugh. There's one of our colleagues there is that the Scania touring coach? I think that's a Scania touring coach. Oh no, it's an MAN. Oh, it's the same as us, MAN Lions coach. As you can see the video on the Scania touring coach sort of going about, which will be DLC at some point. Although hopefully not at the same price as the tourist bus ones, which is like 15, no, I think it's like 21, yeah, about 21 quid to get like 2 buses. So hopefully they're slightly lower prices, more in line with the PC version. 29 kilometres, so yeah, very soon we should be turning off. Otherwise it's going to be at the bus stop on the motorway. Depends, I suppose, if we are turning off, maybe this takes us straight into the middle of the, which actually it might do. Yeah, it seems to be slowing down. It's just going to take us straight into the place. No, I think we are turning off. Yeah, we are turning off. I'm guessing this junction just here. Are we going off here? Why is everyone brake checking each other? So we just come to a complete stop in the middle of the motorway. But then that's, I mean, it's the same on the PC. It's just the AI. The AI is funny on here. Right, so we're going in here. Yeah, we're coming into here. Okay, this is going to take us off. Off we pop then. Into Groningen. That's how you say it, but I'm saying it that way anyway. Oh, we got like a spaghetti type junction. Look at all the junctions going everywhere. And we're going this way. Right the way around. There's 100 kilometres an hour on here, alright? On the slip road. This is nice. Down into, it's another place we're discovering, the sort of the northern part of the Netherlands. As the map goes even further up, it goes up to sort of Rostock and Kiel up that way. So it does go even further up. I'm gonna riskily, oh okay, that car sort of blocked it for me. Nice. I'm gonna come into there. That comes into there. Lovely, lovely stuff. And you've got the garage there on the right. So pretty much a lot of people have been getting confused with saying, you know, all of these, when they first start the game, they're thinking that all of the stops are locked because they'll be yellow and they have a little padlock on them. Doesn't mean they're locked, it just means you can't start the route there. Which there's not really anything to tell you that, which is, I suppose, a good point. There's not really any learning material within the game to tell you, know, you can go there, it's just, you know, you can't start there. Yeah, so when you first start the game, you'll choose a home city. So I chose Koblenz, and then you start off with like a limited radius, so sort of how far you can go within that ring. So when you make a route, you know, you'll click your home one, and then you'll click one, and it will be yellow, and it will have a padlock on it. That doesn't mean you can't go there. You can go there. You can stop there. It just means you can't start the route there. That's what it's locking you from doing. So once you visit the stop, it will then unlock, and then you can then start the route from there, or start building a route from there to somewhere else. If that makes any sense. And after about sort of 4 hours of driving, you unlock the full map. But you already get like a massive area anyway. By the time you get to the outside of the circle, it would have unlocked, so it doesn't take long. Come on, there we go. Might as well stop me round here. Is it going to be a... I keep wanting to call it a bespoke bus stop, but that's the flight sim isn't our bespoke new airport. But like, what I mean, is it going to be a generic bus stop, or is it going to be based off of some sort of real bus station? Which this one, I'd say, is probably based off a real bus station. Well, actually, I don't know. No, down there it definitely is. We're sort of in the boring stuff up here. There you go, Groningen unlocked, which pretty much means we've unlocked the garage, and now we can start routes from here. Here we are. Let's lower the bus. Do that. Parking brake goes on, and we get the engine off, so we can actually hear what we're doing. Oh, do we lock this as well? Oh, we didn't lock it. Well, there you go. You should really lock it as well. Don't have to though. Here we are. Probably could have swung in slightly better. And even our number plate's Dutch as well. So just little things. Right. Let's express check you in. You as well. Express check in. Which you unlock express check in at a certain level as well. So you're not getting on apparently. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. We've got one behind. Express check-in. You won't be getting on R1. That was Moncheg led back. You will be getting on. You'll be getting on. Is that everybody? I think that is everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. So what we can do now is I mean, we could leave early, but we'll be good. We won't leave early. Let's skip time ahead. There you go, skipping time ahead, and then we'll go down and we'll start the ride. Right, goodbye people. It's like some sort of train station here. Let's get that down, and yeah, we'll play the announcement whilst we're leaving. It's a little bit cheeky. Yeah, so you should really lock the luggage like that, or lock it away. Let's get that on. That goes off. Do that. It's telling me to do a U-turn here, is it? Let's have a look. What's it telling me to do? Well, it is sort of suggesting a U-turn. Or we just drive round. Or we just drive around. That's not a bus only road, is it? Nope. We might have to turn around here actually somewhere. Oh, we've got to lift it up, so it's doing it by itself now. No, you can turn around there, can you? Would have been nice if we could go in there. Oh no, you probably could have turned around in there. Oh well, we'll just go this way. Quite a cool bus station there though. Shame we couldn't stop in one of the stops in there. They were sort of kicked out to the sort of side ones. Ooh, I want to get through those lights. Just go a little bit quick just to get through them. There you go. And it does say it's 0 miles away at the moment because we're not actually on the route. Once we get back on the orange line, it will then say how many miles away it is. Don't know why it does that. It just, it just does that. But we're off. Hopefully it's not too far away. I think it should be a slightly shorter distance than what it was to Amsterdam. By Flixbus. Hello, welcome. Quick Fit, I'm pretty certain Quick Fit is actually a real company. Maybe TMO don't know that, but I'm pretty certain that's actually a real company here in the UK, Quick Fit. Or at least it was. Is it still a company, Quick Fit? Or am I thinking of something similar? I don't know. Quick Fit, definitely is a real one. Snacks and beverages, lovely. Right. Free internet. If your battery runs out, no problem. No problem. Seats are equipped with power outlets, which are come on, people, let's go. That should tell us how far it is once we get back onto this the orange line. Are you waiting for me as well? That's very nice if you are. No, I don't think you are. No, I don't think so. Is anyone going to sort of let me out, or are you just all going to skim past me? We're all going to skim past me. So it should tell us how far now. Should do. 208 kilometres, so similar-ish. I think it was about 240, wasn't it? 230 from Amsterdam. Oh, they will enjoy travelling with us. If they don't, not impressed. We'll be going, yeah, we're going off here. Not going straight back down towards Amsterdam, are we? And up over onto the sort of cool junction. Got it all under control though. Round we go. This is quite cool. It's like a flyover, just flying over all of the other junctions. Good view as well. The render distance ain't bad either, for some things. There we go. Oh, there you go, that's good. We're probably should check my mirrors. Ooh, won't do for now, we'll risk it. And onto the motorway again. So I think it is at the motorway most of the way, isn't it? Or is there a little road? No, that's probably a motorway as well. See, that's the thing with the map. Most of sort of the little roads, you know, little sort of 2-lane roads, are in Germany for some reason. And sort of it's less condensed on the. Oh, that might be a little one there actually. Okay, maybe there are a few other little ones. Oh, I could be wrong. Take that back. So it feels like, yeah, it's more condensed in the sort of PC-based map. Sort of roads and cities and places. This is nice. Some sort of, what's that poppy field there on the right? That's beautiful. So you didn't see that down the road. That was sort of sunflowers back down there. It's just little different things. It's just, yeah, it's all that bit better. .180 kilometres. So I'm just stay in this lane for a little bit. Saves us. Hang on, we've got someone slow. Someone's in the wrong lane. They think we're going at the speed limit, and we're catching up to them quite quickly. Oi, move. That's all good, all good. Right, round we go. There we go, pop that round. Lovely, got like another little town over there. This is lovely. I mean, look at that on the right hand side. That is really, really pretty. Like a service station over there. We should actually check our fuel. Hopefully we're alright. But you will need to check it if you're doing sort of multiple routes in one. That's the cool thing about this game. You can do one route, and then say what we've done, we sort of linked our journeys together. So then we could do one route and then be like, oh actually I might do another one. So I'll click, say, I don't know, we've just finished Zurich to Paris. We get to Paris and we'll actually, let's do another one. So it will say, you know, what route you want to do. And if you do one from Paris, you can then click continue and it will just spawn you, well, it will literally just unpause it and you'll be back where you left off. So then you can sort of just, well, just continue from where you left off, as I said. So you can sort of do one big continuous journey, and that's when you have to keep an eye on your fuel. Although I think if you're just doing one journey, it should be alright. Depends how long it is. Lovely. What was that? We're not coming into another country, are we? Oh, we might actually be back into Germany, actually. Yeah, we might actually be. Yeah, we might be in Germany. Wilhelmshaven. I think that's. Yeah, I think that's Germany. Seeing that sign back there, I think that was. Yeah, it was Germany, which we're now in. Yeah, because. Yes. No, that would be right. Yes. Because when the Trainsim World Bremen Oldenburg route came out, Wilhelmshaven, where we're going, is like a branch line off of that. I think from Hude. So yeah, that's yeah, we're back in Germany now. So it's back on the base map, or old PC base map. Not for us console players though. For us console players, it's just the whole of Europe. The Europe edition, it's called. So quite lucky. Thanks AEROSOFT. Thanks DML. I think this is one of the DLC buses here. I think that's the Scania Touring. It's probably, I bet it is an MAN Lions coach, isn't it? We'll get there and we'll say that. So yeah, the bus DLCs I think will be available at some point. Should be getting a key for it so we can sort of show it off and see if it's actually any good. But yeah, I think that's the Scania Touring one there. And then the VDL one gives you the double decker. That's what I'm looking forward to. As we scoot our way along the road. 115 kilometres, it comes down quickly. So we probably should be off this road fairly soon. And onto the one going straight up. And obviously you don't have to stay in the fast line the whole time. You could, you know, just, well, maybe go near enough half the speed we're doing now, just in the slow lane. Well, at least, well, maybe go the slow lane, and that will actually come across. You know, go slightly slower for a bit. It doesn't always have to be, I suppose, a rush. You've got plenty of time to get to places. You probably could just go this speed and you'd be alright. If, well, as I said, if you're not in a rush, just sit back, relax, and just enjoy the journey. At this pace, slightly slower than the actual limit. Cheekily slot into there. 99 kilometres. So we should be turning off of this one fairly shortly. Although as we're in a coach, I think if it's a free, at the moment it's only 2 lanes, this is fine. But if it's a 3 lane sort of autobahn, I think in this you can only use the first 2 lanes. So you shouldn't really be using the very inside lane, because you shouldn't. So do keep some rules in mind. Even though strictly you don't actually have to follow them in the game, it's still nice to be, I suppose, a little bit realistic. I'm guessing we're coming up to the junction. Can't be far off, which then takes us straight up into the city. We've got to be careful. Don't want to be undertaking the police, and we'll go down well. Hello, just sort of slowly. Maybe you're going quite slow. In fact, you are going quite slow. I mean, the speed limit's 100 kilometers an hour, so arrest the person in front for going slow. Yeah, the speed limit's 100 and we're going 70. I think what we're doing here is perfectly fine. It's just people being slow in the wrong lanes. Yeah, we're barely doing the speed limit, so that's fine. Yeah, that Jeep there's holding everybody up. More barren trees there in the field. Right. We can stay in this lane apparently, so I suppose we'll do that. As we come up to the junction. Cool. Actually, let's pop into that one quick, if we can. Okay, now we do need to come into this one. Wilhelmshaven. Yeah, this one goes off. Goodbye, enjoy your trip to Hamburg, Laurie. We're going to Wilhelmshaven, we're better. I suppose the junctions probably are loosely based off the real ones as well. There you go, come into there. And there we go, we're now on the final sort of stretch up to Groningen. No, Wilhelmshaven. I'm getting this late. It's midnight here. Yeah, Wilhelmshaven. 52 kilometres. I've got a speed restriction here. Doesn't affect us though. Well, actually saying that, you should be quite careful in the fast lanes. In fact, no, the car should be able to go more. See, we were only going 100 kilometres an hour because that's our, we're limited to 100 kilometres an hour. But I think the cars can actually go probably up to about 140, but they don't. They stay at about 100, sometimes 60 as we've seen. There's one of our colleagues there, doing his run up to Wilhelmshaven. Maybe he's come up from Hamburg or Hanover. That'll probably be the next route we do on here, something maybe going south of it. Maybe it's like Hanover, Wilhelmshaven to Hanover. I suppose there was the option, maybe there is the option to do like a return route. So you start, well obviously you don't have to do it every time, but like on tourist bus where you can choose how many trips you do. So you can start Wilhelmshaven, go to Hanover, and then do Hanover back to Wilhelmshaven, sort of within the same route. So I think it has to be a completely separate route you have to make. But apparently we're here. We've done it. Just about. See the road heading off down there. I think there's the Scania again. And apparently, yeah, if you own the tourist bus packs, they don't transfer across the Fernbus on console like they would on the PC version, which which is slightly unfortunate. And I wonder for what the stop's going to be like here. Will it be a proper stop, or will it be some sort of generic bus stop? You know, where it's literally just a tiny little bus shelter with a bus bay. You need to take a break. We're almost there. So we'll take a break there. See, at the moment you can't actually take breaks in the game because it's slightly bugged at the moment. Hopefully that will be sorted in good time. Kilometers, and the traffic nightmare begins again. Probably actually in switch lanes actually. Yeah, that's for going that way. Hang on, let me in. Let me in, let me in. It's green, go, don't stop. Did you just floor it? What are you people doing? You missed it now. Oh, stop. Yeah, so we're up here now. And we're going literally just, that was literally just straight on, and it's there. Cool. But will it be a generic bus stop, or will it actually have some sort of structure to it? That's the big question. I reckon it's going to be a generic bus stop. Just, you know, we'll park up round there, it'll be a little bus shelter and just a bus bay, and that's it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will actually be something a bit more than that. A bit like a Ghent or Gent in Belgium. I thought it was going to be like that, but it was like a massive, one of the best bus stations I've seen. It was awesome. Come on, lights, change. There you got those taxis going. Let us go. If that goes red again, we're going through. And how slow it takes for theirs to get through. There we go. Wonder if that's going to the bus station as well. That'd be quite cool to see it be. Oh. Well, I'm the front of the queue now. Magic. Oh, you got a Tesco over there, a Lesco. Oh, there's a stop there, and I think it is just a sort of plain old bus stop. I suppose it's one of the smaller cities. It's not as important. It gets just a little default stop. Then we'll be going right here. It's been a nice trip though up from Amsterdam. Taken us quite some time, but that's all part of the fun. I mean, that just shows you how large the map is as well. The map is huge on this game. Probably one of the biggest driving sort of sim maps we have now on console. It's not a small map by any means. Why is there so many traffic lights? Wilhelmshaven is the home of traffic lights. No more. There's not even like cars waiting here, is there? Yeah, it's just a sort of generic bus stop here. Nothing too fancy. Or maybe that's how it is in real life. What's that? Is that a Navy ship? Yeah, there's a almost like a Type 45 destroyer in there. That's cool. Oh, that's still not green. Yeah, let's see the little sonar dish there and the radar. Type 45's rocked up. And just outside of the Tesco, or Lesco. I mean, this is really just an end of route destination, isn't it? Wilhelmshaven. It's sort of at the top of the map, sort of a dead end. You have to backtrack. So it's just a dead end destination, a termini. There we go. Well, that is going to be it, everyone. For we've looked that, didn't we? for today's Fernbus video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was good. Links can be found in the, you should see them got their bags now. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.